LeBron James had some high praise for Steph Curry during his first episode in Mind the Game podcast with JJ Redick, where he said that Steph Curry is the most influential player along with Allen Iverson in the history of him watching basketball. Not like basketball in general, but in the history of his time watching basketball. And that's some pretty high praise from LeBron James. And you got to agree with him how influential Steph Curry is. But it made me wonder, like, in my mind, who are the 5 most influential basketball players I've seen in my lifetime watching the game of basketball for as long as I have, since I think the 94 season, which is like, it doesn't seem that long, like, to me, because I've lived it. But like, when you start thinking about it, I'm on my 30th year watching basketball. I've seen a lot of teams, a lot of players, and I want to talk about the 5 that I've found most influential. And let's start off with the first, the OG. We're going to kind of go do this in order, and that is Michael Jordan. I mean, come on. Everything about Michael Jordan made the whole entire system around basketball feel influential. From his haircut, he made bald look cool. His shoes, his sneakers, the baggy shorts, the commercials, the swag, the cool dressing off the court, the Jordan brand in general. And his game was so artistic, and not just that, he was charismatic. And, you know, a lot of people in my generation call Michael Jordan the GOAT. I do as well. But let's just say one thing. There has been like no one more influential off the court maybe than Michael Jordan has ever been. The second most influential, and LeBron James did talk about it, and that's Allen Iverson, because a lot of kids wanted to be like AI. And I think there's a lot of reasons for that, being his height. Like, I could imagine myself that, hey, I'm 5'9.5" maybe. Maybe I could be Allen Iverson. No, I can't be Allen Iverson. He's one of the most talented basketball players of all time. And in general, you just see that, and his baggy pants, his, like, you know, I guess hip hop type of dressing. Like, I was the type of kid, I was wearing FUBU. And that's because I saw Allen Iverson wearing stuff like that. The baggy pants, the cornrows, the headband. He was the definition of a renegade in the NBA. And it made people all around the country just say, hey, how cool is AI? I want to be a renegade too. And I think that's why, like, he was so influential off the court just as much as on the court. Number 3 is Kobe Bryant. Everyone's been influenced by Kobe, and a lot of people don't realize he like changed the game. We're not talking about people who changed the game of basketball. I'm talking about influence the culture around basketball, and everyone wanted to be like Kobe. The fadeaway, the artistic moves, the demeanor, the way he seemed like the most ultimate competitor that could never be stopped. And I think people really resonated with Kobe Bryant due to these things. And I think that's why Kobe Bryant was so influential in his own way, where a lot of people maybe thought he was maybe a little bit of a copycat to Michael Jordan, but they still wanted to be him. And that's why so many people in that generation became Laker fans. A lot of Laker fans were Kobe Bryant fans before they were Laker fans. And I kind of feel like him and Jordan were the first people that made people switch their, like, favorite team and become that player's my favorite team. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. If Kobe Bryant left the Lakers and went to the Chicago Bulls, they'd be Chicago Bull fans because they were Kobe Bryant fans first. Number 4, of course, is Steph Curry. I mean, LeBron said it all. He made like a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter look like child's play. You got to keep the players in because you're only a couple threes away from making it three threes away from making it a single-digit game. And that's part of Steph's influence, right? The other part of his influence is his ability to shoot threes from literally half court, his way of dribbling the ball, his way that he made like the 3-point shot the most like commonly used shot in the NBA. And this is nothing normal back in the day. People did not shoot threes the way they do in the amount they do now until Steph Curry came into the league. And the last guy who's on this list, and this is in no particular order, the whole entire list, is LeBron James. I mean, come on. He really bucked the trend. He came from high school and was so absolutely influential. He turned a couple things here. He was like Jordan, where he turned, basketball into a business. He was a businessman, a business mogul, but that's not all that was influential about LeBron James. I really believe that the whole entire, player movement era was kind of springboarded by LeBron, and for that reason, more than any other reason, he's been so influential. The super teams, the collaboration with other players in the NBA, being friends with them, but still wanting to beat them on the court. That really, I feel like was a LeBron James staple. So those are the 5 most influential players since I started watching basketball. Make sure you like and comment. Let me know, who do you think are the most influential players to you since you started watching basketball. And thank you for watching. My name is George on Tap. This is part of the Sports on Tap network, and this is Hoops on Tap, my basketball channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time.